There have been many fraud cases making headlines as of late. I'm here at HSA to find out how they spot tampered documents. So today, we're taking 3 things to them to see if they can find out if they have been edited. Spoiler, they have. 1. A contract where we've changed a couple of numbers and signatures. 2. A video where we've changed the format a bunch of times. 3. This photo. Can you tell what we've done to it? Now, we head to the labs at HSA to see if they can figure out what we've done.
For the first photograph, first thing we did was looked at the metadata in the file, and we saw that this file had gone through some editing in Photoshop. So that's the first indicator that this image is not authentic, and we ran some image authentication filters as well as a deepfake detection filter on the face, so the face came back okay, so we suspect that this is probably a genuine person.
So if we give you the original image, how will you use it to determine the differences?
We'll run a program that will compare the 2 images on a pixel by pixel basis. I'll show you how. So what we can do is mix the 2 images together and apply a absolute difference subtraction to it. And if the pixel values are the same, it will appear black. If there are any differences, there would be visible pixels on screen. And we can apply a gain so that we can see the differences better. This area we can see obviously has been changed, as well as of course differences to the face, the areas on the shirt.
So as you can see, HSA was able to determine quite quickly that each of these documents were tampered with, and none of them would have held up as credible evidence in court.
For the video that we received, we ran it through some software that looks at the encoding of the file structure of the software, and it seems to match a camcorder. So we have possibly the camera that recorded this video. Indications in metadata show timestamp information as well as gone through editing software, which is in this case Adobe Premiere Pro. We have indications that Mac was used, so Macintosh version of Adobe Premiere. So in summary, we have timestamps when the video was edited, we have the source path of the video project, which also indicates a person, John Rob. So that's the user account that did the editing or the processing of this video. In terms of the second document, which I have over here, well, we looked at the metadata again, and similarly this also has been gone through some processing in Photoshop, so it's definitely not camera original or scanner original. And subsequently we ran filters to look at the compression artifacts. We could tell that there was different quality in the signature that was in blue in this image. It's an indication that this had been subsequently added on because that's a different quality from the rest of the document. We ran an additional filter to look at the JPEG block or the compression in the document, and we found inconsistencies in one area where the amount was indicated. So in summary, we have 3 locations or indications of alterations, and these are highlighted here.
We have this synergistic approach. We merge conventional document examination with the digital forensics. So we are one of the first, in fact, in the world to use this approach. For this M, it is more indented. It is relatively to the words, to the F, W, A, and I underneath it. So, and also it is for this Jonah, J, it is less indented, it's more protruded if you compare with A, T, T, U, this letters. And for the right border, you can see that is for these 2 lines are less indented when compared with the words D and E. And there are a lot of extra spacing between first and S $10. Although it is some inconsistency found, it does not mean that it is these words or these clauses could have been altered.
Now that you've seen what HSA can do, you should think twice if you're considering committing fraud.